Rolls Royce Spectre Super Luxury EV. It is bigger, greener, more luxurious, and more stylish. Rolls-Royce cars have been known for their luxury and status symbol in the world of auto. More than after a century, the words of Charles Rolls have come true more than 122 years later. He stated that electric power was very suited for his company's cars, and true to that, the company has announced its first ever fully electric Rolls Royce Spectre. That said, let's get up close and candid with the Rolls Royce Spectre and see what it offers. Stay tuned and don't touch that dial as we get to see what the definition of luxury, efficiency, and design perfection looks like. Rolls-Royce stated that its whole vehicle line will be electrified by 2030, beginning with the Spectre, marking the fulfillment of the words of Charles Rolls from 1900. With its extended coupe body, sophisticated sculpting, handcrafted interior with a touch of dazzling theater, and disguised image from a year ago, Rolls-Royce's Royce's electric vehicle is a truly elegant car that will get heads turning as it passes. Spectre Creative Exterior Design. The 2023 Spectre is exactly what you'd expect an electric Rolls-Royce to be. It provides fast torque, a quiet and smooth ride, a touch of art, and a substantial amount of craftsmanship with starry doors and an illuminated fascia. And Rolls-Royce is urging consumers to express their creativity, participate, and make their Spectre as unique as possible. Living in an era of excessive wealth necessitates that true guardians work more and be more resourceful to protect the throne. Rolls-Royce, the grand dame of luxury automobiles, is one of the few automakers that can carry off some of its charming quirks. Let's talk now about the exterior design of the Spectre and see what new design features it offers. Rolls-Royce works within the larger luxury industry, so its designs naturally draw inspiration from haute couture and tailoring, the visual arts, and, in this case, maritime design. The crisp vertical bow line at the front of Spectre, which leads the attention back to its spectacular sides, is a prime example. The lower waft line is a direct tribute to sailboats. Avoiding showy gestures, the Rolls designers have quietly tucked in the sill so that, similar to how the hull of a racing boat reflects the ocean as it slices through the water, the flat surface reflects the road below. It is a delicate touch that requires subtle and true craftsmanship to produce. The waft line is a crucial aesthetic aspect of Rolls-Royce automobiles since it represents the promise of a trip on a magic carpet. Meanwhile, the upward sweep toward the front is inspired by the bow of a speeding powerboat, which lifts softly as it accelerates. With a drag coefficient of 0.25 kg, Spectre is the most aerodynamic automobile ever produced by the company. Even the aerodynamic enhancement of the Spirit of Ecstasy figure purportedly required 830 hours of design modeling and wind tunnel testing. At the front, the split headlamp is crossed by the broadest Pantheon grille available on a Rolls-Royce, with stainless steel vanes that are polished for a smoother cross-section and a flusher fit to better direct the airflow. It quietly shines in the dark, with 22 LEDs illuminating the sandblasted backside of each blade, their gentle glow reflecting in the polished front surfaces for a soft and three-dimensional night signature. At the back, the largest single-body panel ever created for a Rolls-Royce houses the taillights and extends from the A-pillar to the trunk. The jewel-like vertical taillights matching the front grille have a neutral hue to facilitate customizing. Spectre, the two-door coupe of the brand, will ride on 23-inch wheels. The Spectre will be the first Rolls-Royce since 1926 to have aerodynamically tuned 23-inch wheels. However, it seems that the prototypes are testing 18-inch wheels, which may be offered as standard. With no exhaust pipes to accommodate, it seems like aerodynamic diffusers have been added to the rear bumper in place of exhaust pipes. When still talking of the exterior, we may not miss one of the most distinguishing features of Rolls-Royce automobiles, the Spirit of Ecstasy. It's different in the Spectre. Let's see what's new. Aerodynamic Spirit of Ecstasy. The British manufacturer revamped the distinctive Spirit of Ecstasy on the bonnet of Rolls-Royce automobiles. The figure is lower, more dynamic, and more accurate to Charles Sykes' original illustrations from more than a century ago. The sign is now 82.73 millimeters tall, a reduction from its previous height of 100.01 millimeters. In addition, designers have altered her robe. The wings of the Spirit of Ecstasy are more upswept to increase aerodynamics, and she now stands with one leg front, her torso tucked low, and her gaze focused on the road ahead. Previously, she had a less athletic posture with her feet close together, knees straight and waist bent. According to the manufacturer, The Rolls Royce Spectre test mules have a drag coefficient of 0.26, which is the lowest for a Rolls Royce automobile. Currently, the Mercedes-Benz EQS is the most aerodynamic vehicle on the market, with a drag coefficient of 0.20, but Rolls-Royce will not pursue that number. Moving on, let's now look at the Spectre's interior. Interior. Inside focuses on the opulence of sight, sound, smell, and touch, with a heavy dosage of theater. Sir Henry Royce and his design team spent their winters in a cove in the south of France, from whence the Canadel paneling derived its name. The theatrical theme continues with the LED fascia, which has the Spectre logo surrounded by more than 5,500 stars on the dash. Everything can be controlled with the Whispers application's integrated Spirit digital feature. It enables you to connect with your vehicle remotely and get real-time data, and it can be customized to match the interior colors. Despite the Spectre being electric, it will still have the center console, which is used to house the drive shaft in gas-powered Rolls-Royce cars. It's said that more batteries have been housed in this region, ensuring the electric variant is no different from the conventional gas-powered ones. The seats in the Spectre have been redesigned to offer better luxury and comfort. The dash provides fully customizable driver dials that you can specify how you want them when ordering the Spectre. Spectre is designed and constructed as an electric vehicle based on the company's architecture of luxury. Rolls-Royce has taken considerable sound-deadening steps to ensure absolute stillness within the cabin, including repurposing the batteries for this purpose. In addition, the manufacturer boasts a low sitting posture and enveloping interior feel. Expect the electric coupe to have a substantial amount of computational power. According to the manufacturer, it is the most sophisticated and connected Rolls-Royce. The onboard system supports 141,200 sender-receiver relationships, more than 1,000 functions, and more than 25,000 subfunctions. According to Rolls-Royce, its engineers have allowed a direct and unrestricted interchange of information across the 1,000 functions without the need for centralized computers. According to the manufacturer, the unique construction of the EV allows for 7 kilometers of cabling, as opposed to the 2 kilometers utilized in current Rolls-Royce vehicles. Developers have created nearly 25 times more algorithms to integrate the systems and give new functions, suggesting that the EV may be futuristic. Battery capacity and range. There is no official news yet on the powertrain. Nonetheless, it is reasonable to assume that Rolls-Royce will use one of the most powerful electric motors and biggest battery pack, which is said to weigh from 700 kilograms. The Rolls-Royce Spectre may have a dual-motor AWD system with around 600 horsepower. It might feature a 101.7 kilowatt-hours battery with a range between 500 and 600 kilometers. According to the company, the battery pack will be incorporated into the aluminum space frame construction of the vehicle. Consequently, the Spectre will provide a 30% increase in stiffness over the brand's previous models. The Spectre will be equipped with rear axle steering, which facilitates turning and parking in urban areas and improves agility and stability while changing highway lanes. At low speeds, the rear wheels will turn in the opposite direction, decreasing the turning radius of the vehicle. The rear wheels will turn in the same direction as the front at high speeds. Consequently, the Spectre will provide a 30% increase in stiffness over the brand's previous models. The Spectre will be equipped with rear axle steering, which facilitates turning and parking in urban areas and improves agility and stability while changing highway lanes. At low speeds, the rear wheels will turn in the opposite direction, decreasing the turning radius of the vehicle. The rear wheels will turn in the same direction as the front at high speeds. Like every other Rolls-Royce presently on the market, the Spectre will have the iconic Magic Carpet Ride. The business will deploy an electronic roll stabilization system that can pre-adjust certain automobile components based on the anticipated driving conditions. This system utilizes information from the flag-bearer system, which scans the road surface ahead, and the sat-nav, which informs the vehicle before a turn. On straight highways, the electronic roll stabilization system may detach the anti-roll bars automatically, letting each wheel work independently. The passengers will not feel the rocking motion when one side of a vehicle strikes a road undulation. In anticipation of a turn, the components are recoupled, the suspension dampers are stiffened, and the four-wheel steering system is activated. Like every other Rolls-Royce presently on the market, the Spectre will have the iconic Magic Carpet Ride. The business will deploy an electronic roll stabilization system that can pre-adjust certain automobile components based on the anticipated driving conditions. This system utilizes information from the flag-bearer system, which scans the road surface ahead, and the sat-nav, which informs the vehicle before a turn. On straight highways, the electronic roll stabilization system may detach the anti-roll bars automatically, letting each wheel work independently. The passengers will not feel the rocking motion when one side of a vehicle strikes a road undulation. In anticipation of a turn, the components are recoupled, the suspension dampers are stiffened, and the four-wheel steering system is activated. Price and release date. I know you are wondering when the Spectre will be available for purchase. Before I tell you that, please give the video a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. Rolls Royce Spectre would debut in 2023 and go on sale in Q4 2023. The Spectre won't come cheap. Expect the Spectre to deduct around from your name. Price and release date. I know you are wondering when the Spectre will be available for purchase. Before I tell you that, please give the video a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. Rolls Royce Spectre would debut in 2023 and go on sale in Q4 2023. The Spectre won't come cheap. Expect the Spectre to deduct around from your name. The Spectre, albeit battery-powered, will be a real Rolls-Royce and should attract buyers due to its quiet and odorless performance. Everything that customers have come to anticipate from Rolls-Royce will be there, probably to an even greater degree than in gasoline-powered vehicles. That's all we had in store for you. Let us know in the comments how you feel about the Spectre. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Until the next one, peace, I am out.